Hi, this is Todd. Welcome to my presentation on learning, a lifelong journey. Learning, I believe, is a creative journey. We have to keep our minds open to new ideas or new ways to do and learn new things. I believe sometimes along the way, some people tend to lose their passion for creativity when it comes to the learning process. Please remember to just let your minds be open and just play. The world is very diverse, and so are individuals' learning styles. Most people learn best by utilizing a mixture of different learning styles. Educators need to embrace this idea, especially in this new digital age we live in today. New and emerging technologies are always being developed. For this next slide, I took some of our learning visual representations and put them together. I'm trying to show some of the themes that I saw and just use this learning representations to show how diverse our learning styles are just in this class. Some themes I saw where people could be more hands-on, verbal, visual, logical, or use physical cues when it comes to their learning. Inspiration and innovation. When it comes to learning, we need to find out what inspires not only ourselves, but also others. In The Art of Learning, James Zoll speaks about how if we are more interested in a subject, it is easier to learn. Reason being, you are motivated to learn. Without inspiration, the best powers of the mind remain dormant. So go get inspired. So what's motivating you? I bet for this kayaker it's that big shark behind him. I know I would be. To be a better educator and learner ourselves, we need to try to identify what exactly is motivating the learner. If you can find out what they care about in life, then you can help them run with it. That brings me to this point. Once we find out what's motivating someone and the type of learning style or styles they prefer, then you have to keep some things in mind. Do not try to overload the brain with too much information at one time. The human brain can only process 7 plus or minus 2 ideas coming in at once. Working memory is limited and finite. Long-term memory is vast and can hold complex data. This is where we want the information to go. So we have to create connections or schema for that information. I like to use the ant versus the elephant analogy to represent working versus long-term memory. Can you tell which is which? Learning begins from the day that we are born. Formal education begins around age 5 or 6 when we start kindergarten. We need to start there and work on not just teaching our children what to think, but we need to teach them how, and I mean how to think. So please remember, learning is much like life. It is a journey that is meant to be enjoyed. Our brains want to be happy. So get engaged, be creative, find out what's motivating you, then just enjoy the ride. Try not to focus so much on the end goal, but the process of learning instead.